Here are my top 5 candidate teams to regress in 2025. And like I said with the improvement video, these are not my predictions at all. My power rankings release August 1st. You'll see my actual predictions then. These are just me listing 5 candidates who could do that. At number 5, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, we saw how they were mid-season last year. We thought it was over for their streak. Then Atlanta happened to start losing and they got hot. But now you have Carolina and Atlanta, who could be sneaky surprise teams here. Might not be a cakewalk for Tampa. At number 4, I have the Denver Broncos. Last year could have been an absolute random fluke year for all we know. Bo Nix still needs to carry on that rookie success, and their roster may not be as solid as we think. At number 3, I have the Detroit Lions. Now, nobody wins 15 games 2 years in a row, so naturally they're going to have less wins than they did last season, but they could be a 9-10 win team if losing both their coordinators affect them that bad, and the fact that they still always have injury concerns everywhere. And number 2, I feel like I'm going to be absolutely hated for this take, but it's definitely the Washington Commanders. Look, wins are wins. I get it. And they did have a good playoff run last year. But a lot of their wins last year were lucky wins. And again, I know they went 12-5 last year. That's what the record says. But are you going to get that many lucky wins again this season with a tougher schedule and teams knowing that you're a tougher team to beat now? Also, they have the oldest roster in the NFL. And you could say all this about Jaden Daniels, but what were we saying about CJ Stroud a year ago and then what happened to him? The same thing can happen. And at number 1, it's the Minnesota Vikings. I already forget that they were a 14-win team last year. I think a lot of people do as well. Same thing with how they got 13 wins in 2022. About anybody except for Vikings fans will tell you that they kind of slid by all year. Like they kind of accidentally won that many games. Now, of course, your goal is to always win that game, but their expectations were never that high. But again, you're not winning. No team is going to win 14 games 2 years in a row, or at least it's very rare to see. And you got a quarterback who's never played a snap in the NFL. You lost a lot of key pieces on your team. Jordan Addison is probably getting suspended. And the reason why Minnesota even stockpiles wins like this is because they're so good in one-score games.